This is going to look interesting no matter how you slice it. But I very much do want to see what's going on and what it looks like from the outside. The profile of the tower is very important. I don't have any arrows. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Conan Exiles, episode 111. It's been a long time coming. I realize it's been quite a bit since I've put out a Conan Exiles episode, and for that I humbly do apologize. However, it is for good reason. You see, during this time that I've been putting out videos for other games, I've also been secretly on the side putting in an hour or two of grinding into the game in order to stockpile up resources so that we could build. And I'm not going to do a whole lot of other stuff because I've actually done a lot of setup for this episode. But what I will say is there was some talk in the comments. As you can see, I've gathered all kinds of things that we'll need, and there's more downstairs. This is just what I brought up to get us started, and then I pre-made some pieces that I know that we'll need. I had seen in the comments some people were saying, you know, why don't you just give yourself the resources so that you can just build and not be so pressed for the time invested in it. And I think that that's a bridge too far for me. I debated it. Believe me, I did. It would have been more helpful. Oh, I kind of like this layout I've done up here. It would have been more helpful to just cut out all that time that I invested, but I think that that is a valuable part to appreciating a game. If you ever get to where the time investment isn't worth the joy that you're experiencing or the fun that you're having, then really you might need to reconsider what game you're playing. So I do find a good time in grinding, and that's what we did. So without further ado, let's start talking about construction. Moving forward, I know we need to do the rooftops on some of these areas because we've only actually got a couple of them laid out properly. But we're also going to need walls, so we're going to start with the obvious. Let's go ahead and we'll get some walls. I actually don't need this ambrosia. Okay, I brought a couple of useless things with me. That's all right. We're going to put up these walls here, just to get our next floor up and see what it looks like. There we go. Going all the way around. No windows on the second floor. Perfect. Now the thing that's really bothering me, the more I was running up and down this, ferrying goods and gathering everything, are these stairs. So this stair system really wasn't what I had originally designed here. Like at all. So I'm kind of running through my head the different options that I can do. I had originally planned on having the ladders. I'm sure, as you may remember, with the hatches and everything, but that didn't work out. I think the stairs are a must. I think the stairs are here to stay for sure. But this looks horrible. I like this big open ring, but now that it's got to have breaks in it for the stairs, I'm rethinking it. I'm thinking maybe this whole intersection. Not intersection, but inner section needs to just be kind of like this, with a floor that you walk up and then more stairs with a floor that you walk up, and it just goes stairs, floor, stairs, floor. So that being the case, let's go ahead and grab some of our stairs so that we can plan out as it's going to continue ascending. And actually we're going to need some wedge. Yeah, here we go. Some of these wedges. Yeah, I don't need a lot of this stuff. I don't know why I brought it up with me. Okay. So it's going to be stairs. And then floor. And then more stairs. Yep. And then floor. Okay, so it looks like we don't have the stability to snap this floor piece to those stairs. That's okay though. That's okay though, because we're going to get it even if we have to borrow it from the wall. So let's go ahead and we'll put half of these back, sure, and take half of these. non-wedge tiles. All right, good. So we're just going to work our way over to the stairs, and we'll start from here. So let's see, it's going to be like that, and then like this, then another one, and then still not enough stability. What if I went like this? Here, there, and now still not enough stability. So we're going to need to figure out where our walls are going to go. Although I guess we can work on the roof for now. Right, and then one there. Yep. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, we're getting there. So we have the beginnings of the next floor. So we want to look at the silhouette of our tower, though. So this is the point, this is the floor where the rooftop hits it, and I want it to continue folding up. So what I want is for the entire tower to sort of cut in, except for where the stars are pointed out, which is where these rooftop areas are. So basically we're going to be trying to continue this slope of this roof up, except where the roof is already here, and that might be a little tough to envision. So we'll have to start putting it together. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this rooftop situated, and then I'll bring you back when we're on to the next part. All right, that's the roof up as much as we can do without extra supports. We're not going to really be using those just yet. I think I will hold on to these stairs though. We're going to go ahead and put up the walls now so that we can just support the stairs. And we're just going to do that simply like this for now. And that's just so I don't have to keep jumping over that little spot. Because who wants to do that? That's not what I wanted to do. You're not going to let me put one there? Not enough support? Really? Okay. So now here we are. We're up on the next level, and we can start looking at the outer wall of the tower as it comes up. What? What? The archer's attacking somebody? Something? Animal? Let me just get some combat music up here while we're building. Okay, I'm all right with that. Why not? Let's take some... Yeah, let's take some roof tiles. And I think at this point we're going to need to grab some of these other pieces so that I can make my own on the fly. Okay, good deal. So this is kind of where we want the wall. Okay, let's see what that would look like next to it, because I don't like to give too much away of what I'm trying to build, but I don't want you guys to be in the dark the whole time either. So if we slant this up, that would continue around like this. Right, and then over here would be the same thing. 1 and 2. Okay. So we have this open area, and this is the area that's going to be interesting. Let's get some wall tiles. I would make them, but we already have some that would be wasteful. I'm trying not to be wasteful. Even though it's impossible to avoid 100% of the time, I'm going to try to avoid it as much as possible. I don't really need this ambrosia, although it doesn't really weigh anything. Yeah, we're still over encumbered. It's just all the resin, really. Ooh, no? Some of the black ice, maybe? Oh, the arrows, of course. 100 arrows. All right. Now, the walls, what I'm thinking... See, if we put this one here, this one doesn't want to go because the roof is there. Oh, this one is... That should snap, though. That should snap, if I'm not mistaken. So let's get rid of the roof tile first. Sometimes they want you to get rid of the roof first, right? Then we'll put the wall up, like this. Now we'll see if we can still put the roof tile there. And we can. Okay, and it sort of overlaps. It definitely snaps. Interesting. Let's see, what if I just went... Let's see, if I went up one more... And then, what, we could do another roof tile cut in, but then that would require... I don't know how that would look. Let's... Oh, the coal is starting to come back. Maybe we'll make a coal trip. I want to see... Or I've got to see what this looks like. So do I want to come in 2? I don't think I want to come in 2. So the next section of... Of roof... Do I want to come in 2? I really don't think I do. I think that would be too much. Let's set it up here so that we can see both options, right? So this one over here will come in 2. Nope, no, attach. Attach! The proper direction. Huh. Maybe if I look at it from this side. Aha! And then this one would be here, right? And then there would be an inverted roof tile there. This is going to look interesting no matter how you slice it. But I very much do want to see what's going on and what it looks like from the outside. The profile of the tower is very important. I don't have any arrows. Our archers are just kind of sitting around. Not really earning their keep, I guess, but that's okay. I don't really pay them anything. Alright, we need to get some perspective and some distance. I like the way that looks. That's pretty much what I'm going for. Let's go see it from the other side. Which is going to be tough. We're just going to run. The wolves can chase us if they want. Ooh, a lot of wolves. Okay, come on. Just cutting you down on the frozen ice. That's it. Just like that. So over here, we're further away, but... No, I don't like that nearly as much. Okay, so my instinct was, well... Because it's going up 2... But then we could sort of... We don't have to bring the roof in on the angled portion just to bring the straight section up too. Because now that I'm looking at this side, I maybe want it to go up too? No. No, I don't think so. Okay, so we're going to go back and we're going to do that on one of these other sides that's easier to see, since I was a knucklehead and I made it on the far side that we can't see. But let's go and get it squared away by just Yep, we're going to get rid of you and that piece and this piece as well. Good deal. So now here we can go the walls, up, up, and now they look the same. That being said, let's move the same system over here, right? So it's going to be, or no, we don't want to do the roof first. It's going to be wall, wall, wall like that. Not quite like that, but close. One more time with feeling, thank you. So this section of roof was going to need to come over and snap like that, thank you. This piece will very much need to do the same. We'll go ahead and put our straight pieces here. 1 and 2. Okay. And then put the wall like that. And we can sort of do the same section here, but we haven't built this section up. All right, so we can take a look at this much easier than we tried to take a look at the other one. And this will give us an idea of what it looks like to go with the idea on both sides. That's the general idea of what I'm looking for, but see, if that goes up, it's going to change the profile of the tower. I kind of like that idea. I mean, the idea of having the tower be this giant, ominous obelisk was cool, but then I thought that's, you know, just a big, straight tower is just, I don't know, it's boring, and I'm trying to do things with a lot more creativity and character. Oh no, our fire went out. Oh, because the food's done cooking. Well, turn it back on. This area needs to be nice and lit up. And we have dry wood for a millennium that we need to go through. We're going to be putting up a lot of bonfires in the future, which I thought about doing, but that's going to push the resources further out, so I didn't want to do that till I got more of the tower built. This inside is kind of yucky. I don't know about that. We could easily run the wall like this, though. And then, boom, your problem is solved. Still get these awkward lines here, but... And it keeps wanting to switch the outer face on me. I don't know why. So then you get like a mini version of the little star pattern that we have down at the bottom, where you have little tiny alcoves kind of tucked in. This could work. This could work. But we still have sections over here of roof that aren't done. And what? We have the bonfire down there. We're going to need more lighting as we get up here to the top of the tower. Well, we can go ahead and we can start with some of these. Right, some of these are going to be fairly straightforward. About like this. Let's see. Here is a where we need a wedge. So let's just we'll make a couple just because I don't feel like climbing back out. There's our floor tile. Yep, climb up it. And now we need some of the inverted pieces. Oh, also, if you hadn't noticed, I finally remembered to change the timer on the night cycle. So now the night is 2.5 times faster than it was. I had it higher while I was grinding, and it was like night was just twilight. It was just a passing moment of darkness. Like, oh, was that an eclipse? And then it was over, so... I brought it down to 2.5 times on the night cycle speed. I think that's pretty good. So we need the inverted, I think is what I'm looking for. Yes, that's the one. Craft a handful of these. And now we should be able to Ooh, careful, careful. Let's try again. There you go, fan out. Very good. These look really cool. I need to hang like some banners or some kind of decorations. I don't know. I'm gonna have a lot of fun decorating this building, and I absolutely am going to decorate it. But I agree with the comments that we need to get the shell done. We need to put some work in on this. Get the shell done. Get the profile, as it were, nailed down. I think that is going to be where our time is best spent, because it's pretty clear by now from the developers that we're not going to see the combat update prior to the full release, and the full release is going to be, I think, a month from now is what it was saying. I was looking for my stuff. I'm like, oh, it's not on the top floor anymore. Okay, we'll put that back in, and what do I need? I need some... I just need, like, one of those. Not 20. Not 20. Okay. So then all it takes to make this match like the others... is that the outer? Yes, it is. 50-50 chance, and I got it right on the first try. Look at that. That's how you spell skill. L-U-C-K. Let's get some more pieces. Let's see, it's going to be... Yep, sloped roof tiles, and then some wall pieces. That's really it. Throat feels dry. Well, just hold your tongue out and catch some snowflakes. It'll be fine. Alright, let's put these pieces on our bar. And we'll start with the obvious, which is wall, wall, again. Wall and wall. There we go. Oop. That'll do it. Okay, then over here we need roof tiles again. And this is the tricky section to snap in. Not really tricky, but... Oh, that's going to be a thing over and over again, isn't it? I can already tell. Probably need to get our supports up and get the roof finalized. I'm not sure. I've got to figure out the stairs. I think we'll have to do the stairs next. We'll have to get the stairs sorted next before we worry too much more about the profile. And then what? This should be like this. And I think we can just climb up this, maybe, and be very careful. Ooh, not like that. There we go. And then see right there, that's what I'm looking for. Boom. Got it taken care of. Now this next section is going to be our deck. So this next floor is going to be open. I suppose we can start snapping some of this into place. Just to give us a place to stand on up here. So this will be the open deck area, and then the tower will continue beyond that. I don't know if I want it to get smaller. Well, these areas are going to get smaller, so these areas will eventually taper in like this, because they make this neat little point here. At which point, let's see, if we run another roof piece next to it, then we end up with, because I think that little point like that is going to look really, really good. My concern is if we bring that in, then we have to bring this in as well, and then it separates. So then you've got to use like an inverted roof corner, which we have, but that's going to change the way it looks. And we put a wall up here. And then maybe wall up across. I think we might just do that and might just round the tower out and get rid of the star points at that point. Let's put up this one too so we can see how this looks as well. Oh no! Wasted materials. One more. Make one more, please. And from here, it would be like this. Of course, we can't snap that wall there because of those pieces, which is perfectly fine. Outer face, and then... Oh, it's getting awful precarious up here. Ooh. We're all right. We're okay. Put this piece like here, like this. Now I want to see what that looks like. I think that looks good. Okay, I caught on something. That's interesting. Let's get a drink out of our well and assess our progress so far. That's about what I'm looking for, just like that. That's nice. I like that. I'm thinking we're going to need windows on the part in between the peaks. So pretty much, let me get my bow and arrow so I can show you where I'm looking, is to put windows, no, ammo? What? Oh, that's right, I dropped it off in the box. Whoops. Still says no ammo. I think it's because I have it equipped. You can't do that while it's equipped, right? Yep, there you go. Thinking windows right here. No. Right here. Boop. Right there, on that layer, going around. It's looking good. It's looking good. I like that. Okay. Alright, so we have the plan. We're going to move forward now. Oh, the stairs. Urgh. No, it's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to figure out how the stairs work for this floor and then copy it on down. So we'll work on the stairs here and get these stairs hammered down. Now it makes sense almost that the center would become a spiral staircase of 2 sets of stairs? Maybe? I think that would look cool. I don't think it's necessary. One spiral staircase obviously covers it. But it only takes 2 sets of stairs to go up to the next floor, so... Here's where my head's at with that. But we could put door frames. I guess we could put the door frames not here. This is where the wall piece would go. And then door frame, wall piece, door frame, right? That's sort of what I'm thinking. Let's see what that looks like. Or should we do windows? No, not windows, because the stairs, yeah, the stairs behind the window, that looks yucky. So we'll do the wall and the door frame. Let's see what that looks like. So first things first, we're going to get rid of that. Oh, that piece didn't like it. All right, so we're going to start like this. It's door frame, wall, door frame, wall. Right, so then all the door frames go on the triangle pieces, except that would be problematic here. Not necessarily. And then here. Oops, except that one is backwards and so is that one. I actually think this is exactly how it was mentioned in the comments to do it. And I think they're absolutely spot on. There we go. And then it goes outer face all the way around. So then this will become the standard for how our stairs work for the whole way, for the whole length of the tower. Pretty much until the top. There we go. Nope. I don't know what makes it decide to flip like that. Oh, and we got another set of stairs we got to get rid of. Thank you. Ooh, it was freaking out there a little bit. Okay, now I feel we can continue the ceiling. So let's put these walls and doors back for now, and we'll grab stairs, wedge, and... Oh, no, not 100 wedge, just a handful. And then we also need some regular tiles as well. Perfect, that will work. So it's going to be stairs, followed by stairs, followed by wedge, and there we go. Now we can finish the roof all the way around. Just a couple of wedge pieces that we're missing. And then the interior. I think we should have double stairs. Okay. All right, here's what we're going to do. You know, part of doing this game, I've realized, is you have to be willing to experiment. You have to be willing to spend the resources that it's going to take to figure out if you like the way something is working. And of course, this isn't going to work without tearing more of this down. Interesting. Okay, well, let's get rid of the hatch then, I suppose. Right, and in its place, we'll put this. Because then we can run stairs, wedge, and stairs. Okay. This is just to help us see what 2 sets of stairs would look like as they work their way up. So then it would be here. Stairs on this block. Maybe, please. What is going on here? So you'll go one way but not the other. Am I seeing that? I have an idea. Let's put the wedge here. Yeah, and now see how you feel. Maybe if I go like this and try to snap it to that. What is going on? I don't like that at all. Okay, can we at least go up the other way? No, we can't even do that. What? What the heck? 1 set of stairs? That's perfectly a-okay. 2 sets of stairs? Now we've got a problem. You really won't snap to that at all? This is some of the more frustrating aspects of this game. The construction. That's not the end of the world. Well, maybe it has to do with the fact that we don't have the wall support over here. Actually, that's a very high suspect in my opinion. So let's resolve that. We'll just go like this. get rid of that set of stairs, and then we'll outer face here. We'll just try to copy the pattern as we did it down below. All right, let's see if that helps our cause any. First set of stairs, they do connect. The second set, they do connect. It was a stability issue. Perfect. So this is what 2 sets of stairs would look like. Right, and then in the middle, be like that. Square piece and wedge. Okay. That's what 2 sets of stairs look like. It appeals to my sense of symmetry. It sort of looks neat. I still feel like my original design in the middle was really epic, and now we're moving away from that. And why did I close off this section in the middle here like this? Oh, that's kind of where I wanted the... That's where I wanted the tower, the internal staircase to go from being inside of a room to outside of a room. And then here we still have this circle, and we have these door frames, which we're going to have to be very careful about pulling up and replacing. Okay, so we've got some work ahead of us. Luckily, we still have lots and lots of resources. We're working on the next floor. We have a plan for the floor after that. This is good. But looking at the time, this is where we're going to have to wrap things up. We did get a lot of building done. There is more building to come. But this has been Conan Exiles, episode 111. Oh my, 111. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. Please come back next time as we continue to work on the tower in the north. But until then, take care.